traveling solo as woman is a unique opportunity to find out exactly who you are in a completely new surroundings and without anyone around from your past to influence you. That can also be a scary prospect, but the good news is there are plenty of places out there that can make you feel safe and welcome. And when in the right place, a solo trip, regardless of how long it is, has the power to benefit you for years or even a lifetime thereafter. Welcome to our channel Data is Everything. Today we will discuss about 10 beautiful places for a solo female traveler, that you probably didn't expect to be awesome for solo female travelers in particular, whether for their women-oriented businesses or for their safety, solitude, spirituality, or sociability. Let us move forward with the list. 1. Maui, Hawaii. Maui isn't typically what comes to mind when most people think of a solo trip, but with all its activities, from surfing and hiking to driving the road to Hana and taking boating and snorkeling tours, it's actually a great place for those flying solo. With its constantly changing microclimates, the beautiful island has pockets of sandy sunset beaches, sprawling resorts, quaint little camping spots, and hikes through the valley. The cool thing about Maui is that it feels like a different country than the States. There are female-focused activities, like the Maui Surfer Girls Camp, designed specifically for solo female travelers who are looking for a supportive group of women to take up a new sport with. It's an experience that is both empowering and fun. 2. Moab, Utah. Moab is a mecca for outdoor enthusiasts. For those all about the camper van life, bouldering, hiking, and kayaking, Moab has it all going on. It's where you'll find Canyonlands and Arches National Parks as well as Dead Horse State Park. Basically, it's one of the most gorgeous areas on Earth with a high concentration of incredible rock formations and free campsites. You can meet people just by hanging around the free campsites, the coffee shops, and while watching the sunset over Dead Horse Point during road trip. This place attracts people because of a common shared interest, especially something outdoorsy. It tends to be social. 3. El Chaltén, Argentina. If you love nature, there's almost no better spot in the world to enjoy it fully than in Patagonia. Much of the region can be quite remote, but El Chaltén is Argentina's trekking capital, and as such there are plenty of hostels there, and the whole town is totally chilled out. It also draws plenty of solo travelers who are open and happy to meet others to share the trails with. South America can sometimes feel stressful for solo female travelers, but this trekking town is different. It's full of nature-loving artists and hippies who are welcoming, as well as hikes that are full enough of people that even if you show up solo, you can easily meet others on the trails. So, you could spend time in town just chilling and relaxing, or you could join glacier hikes, learn how to rock climb, or go on camping excursions, all of which accommodate solo travelers. 4. Yubing, China. Yubing is a remote village in the Chinese Himalayas that can only be reached by foot or mule. During the hike, you will see Tibetan prayer flags strung from tree to tree, snow softly falling, and animals roaming freely all throughout the town. There are stupas, mound-like structures containing relics and used for meditation everywhere. Yubing is peaceful in a way that much of the rest of China isn't. The feeling is hard to explain, but it's felt by all who pass through. If you're overwhelmed with the rest of China, seek refuge in Yubing. In the big cities, scams often target young female tourists, but in the Himalayas, you're more of an esteemed guest. The friendly people of Yubing are so relaxed, patient, and welcoming, as are the younger tourists who flock there, often with some English language ability and curiosity about foreign visitors. 5. Illes, Finland. When thinking about an escape, heading to the Arctic during the winter is not exactly considered by many people, but trust on us, traveling to Finland will be a great fun. The weather is so cold that it drops to 30 degrees below freezing, the air becomes incredibly crisp. Also, that far north, the sun barely sits on the horizon during the short time that it's out, creating an unusual combination sunrise-sunset. Illes also has excellent snowpark areas, super G-slope and off-piste slopes. For snowboarders, Illes is a dream come true with many possibilities. Illes is also one of the most popular places among telemark skiers and off-piste skiers with several fells of untouched snow. The locals are so darn amiable that you're sure to make a few friends, especially if you head to the female-owned and run Aurora Estate, where the owners can help you plan some awesome excursions snowmobiling and snowshoeing. You will fall in love with this place. 6. Big Sur, California. There is a lot to do in Big Sur. From beaches to mountains. Hike along the streams in the cool, tree-lined valleys. Climb up on the high ridges for a spectacular view of the coastline on the western slope and gaze into 3 million acres of wilderness in the Los Padres National Forest on the eastern slope. While a visit to Big Sur can be for some overwhelming at the outset, there are tour guides available to help focus your visit to your specific goals. If you would like to have the professional guidance of a tour guide to maximize your time in Big Sur, you have your choice of personalized hiking tours, vehicle tours and van tours that focus on condor watching. Camping in Big Sur is the perfect opportunity to meet others because campers are friendly. Chances are good you can make a pal at the very next camping spot, especially if you offer them a locally brewed beer. 7. Iceland. Iceland is a wonderful place with ice caps and glaciers, spouting geysers and steaming solfataras, volcanoes, raging rivers and magnificent waterfalls, clusters of puffins and razorbills, and cavorting whales just offshore. It's all just another day in Iceland. This country's many geological wonders have brought a tourism boom, with most first-time visitors driving the Golden Circle route through the southwest. But lively Reykjavik has plenty of man-made attractions, too, including the majestic Hallgrímskirkja church and a music scene that doesn't quit. Geothermal baths are also a major draw, such as the mineral-rich Blue Lagoon. Iceland is the safest country in the world. Seriously, people leave their cars running, with the keys inside, when they go grocery shopping. That's how high the level of trust between people is. Plus, the capital draws so many solo travelers on layovers from the US that it won't be hard to meet someone cool at your hostel to split a car rental with for a day trip like the Golden Circle or even a longer journey like the Ring Road. 8. Sossusflay, Namibia. It might seem like a barren desert isn't the place to enjoy by yourself, but you will find it to be quite the opposite. That kind of space to think and feel can really be incredible for personal development. Plus, in Namibia, it's warm and dry, so the sky is absolutely incredible for stargazing. Climbing up to witness the sunrise is a beautiful experience. It makes you feel close to nature. Namibia is adventurous and social without feeling dangerous. All of the backpackers and camping accommodations have pools and other common areas, which makes it easy to meet others if you're solo. It's also a gorgeous destination in Africa that isn't crowded and chaotic and is more about the peace and space than anything else. 9. The Nusa Islands. Indonesia. The Nusa Islands off the coast of Bali in Indonesia are exactly what you're looking for if you want the beauty of Balinese culture. It is made up of 3 islands, namely Nusa Lembongan, Nusa Penida, and Nusa Senengan. They are what people say Bali was like 30 years ago. Think gorgeous beaches with half the crowd of Bali's, opportunities to swim with manta rays and staying in a real treehouse, viewpoints that require some footwork but absolutely worthy, and the bluest water you can imagine. It's a lovely place to spend a few nights on and have a nice taste of how Bali used to be. It is a lovely place for solo travelers unlike the rest of Bali. 10. Berlin, Germany. Berlin is not just a big city, it's full of artists and has been for the past 30 or more. It's hard not to feel inspired in a place where so many people make their living by creating and honoring their passions. This is why we have added Germany to our list. It is full of inspirations. Berlin draws many solo travelers, and it's easy to meet others. It's also a socially progressive city with a low violent crime rate that's simple to navigate and easy to love. Take a street art tour and combine everything at once. This was our list of the most interesting and unique places that provide opportunities to enjoy nature and connect with yourself and others. Thank you for watching Data as Everything. Like, share and subscribe to our channel for more amazing videos.